Blessings and welcome to the path to freedom. This path to freedom and the path of awakening is all about us waking up to what we are, to come into realization and a revelation that we are spiritual beings having a human incarnation, and that we're here to wake up to that we're here to wake up to the truth and the essence of who and what we are, which is not this human form, which is not our thoughts, which is not our emotions, which is not our bodies, but we are the consciousness, the awareness that experiences these. And so we are to forever allow for greater and greater expressions of this divine nature that we are, this divine consciousness that we are, to emerge. And as we do, what we will experience is more of the peace, more of the love, more of the joy, more of the abundance, more of the harmony and wholeness and beauty and expansion and progression that is inherently right where we are, both as the truth and essence of our being, and as the truth and essence of all of creation. So in every single moment, in every single space, all of these are present. So the theme for today is embrace and allow that which is to be as it is, whatever it is. Because in this human form, it is so easy for us. We have an ego that gives rise to judgments and opinions and points of views and perspectives and perceptions, thoughts as to what should and should not be, that gives rise to fear and worry and doubt and resistance. And it is so easy for us, and it is so normal for humanity, for human beings, to resist, to be so attached to what they think their lives should be, what their lives should be about, how their lives is to unfold, and what is to demonstrate and what is to manifest into their lives. But the thing is that on a physical, on a healing level, and on a wholeness level, resistance serves nothing. All it does is give rise to us feeling bad. We become agitated, we become angry, we perhaps feel like a victim, we perhaps resent. It gives rise to hatred, it gives rise to negativity whenever we resist something. So that's on the human level. On the metaphysical level, resistance serves nothing because all it does, as we are turning our attention toward what we don't want, which is what resistance is, we're focusing on something that we do not want to experience, wishing that it was something else. And so on the metaphysical level, all that resistance gives us is actually more of the same, because whatever we turn our attention to, that is what we will be calling into our experience. And the more we turn our attention toward what we don't want, the more of that, and this is by law, this is not by chance, this is not by luck, this is not by happenstance, but by law, the more we turn our attention toward what we don't want, the more of that we're calling into our experience. So resistance on the metaphysical level only serves to perpetuate, magnify, and amplify the very thing we are resisting. So as we are here, and as we have been given the divine faculty of independent thinking, as we have been given a reflective consciousness which allows us to think independently, to choose our own thoughts, and to think independently of any condition and circumstance and experience, we are wise to seek to release the resistance, to go beyond it and above it, and seek to embrace and allow whatever is to be as it is. Because nothing is really good or bad. Nothing is really hot or cold or big or small, but it is our perception of it. It is what we think about it. It is what we compare it to that gives it these attributes. But everything, on a spiritual level, everything is. It is as it is. But by virtue of our opinions and perceptions and point of views and judgments, we make it something else than what it is. So one of the most profound spiritual practices that we can engage in to call forth the peace and the love and the joy and the harmony, all these divine qualities, is to embrace and allow whatever is to be as it is. What this means is that we seek to refrain from giving it labels. We seek to refrain from giving it names. We seek to refrain from giving things a diagnose or a prognosis for that matter. But we simply observe it, allowing it to be what it is. And not only will this allow for the peace and the harmony and the freedom and the wholeness that is inherent within us to well up and to reign supreme, but it allows us to move through life so much more ease and grace. Our rides will be so much smoother when we refrain or when we bracket our judgments and opinions about that which is. And this does not mean that we accept everything, that we condone violence or bad behavior, or that we submit to being to experiencing lack or abundance, or that we yield to disease or illness. This is not at all what it means. So please don't hear that. All I'm saying is that we are to embrace and allow it, accept it as it is. And as we have released the resistance, we can now choose to call something else forth into our experience. So embracing and allowing everything to be just as it is, no matter what it is, and for how long it is. That's a profound spiritual practice. Profound spiritual practice. Until the next time, I bless your day, and I bless your way. Namaste.